Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Introduce my name is Citra Andini. To complete my assessment text, I will explain a little about marketing strategy. What is strategy? Strategy is an action that is implemental and continuous and is carried out based on the point of view that customer expert. What customer expert in the future? Rapid market, innovation, and change in customer require core competencies in the business to be carried out. Status that a company will obvious one one of the competitive position in the brand industry, namely number one, dominant, number two, strong, number three, good, number four, medium, number five, weak, number six, no hope. Some basic meaning: a market leader is a company recorded by the relevant industry as a leader. The characteristic of a market leader are has the large market share in the relevant product market, outperform other companies in terms of new product introduction, price change, distribution channels, coverage, and promotion intensity. In the center of orientation of competition, attack, imitation, or sanity. Example of companies that fall into the market leader categories include Coca-Cola, General Motors, McDonald's, and other. Number two, market challengers are runner-up companies that are consolidated to increase their market share, in which they deal openly and discreet with market leaders. The characteristic of market challengers are usually a large company in terms of sale volume and profit. Always try to find the weakness of self volume, weakness of market leader or other company, and then attack them either technically or indirectly. Market challenger usually also focus their efforts on taking over weak firms. Example of companies that are market challengers include Avis, Pepsi, Burger King, and Ford. Number three, market follower. Market followers is company that takes the attitude of not bothering the market leaders and is only satisfied with how to adapt to market condition. The characteristic of market follower consists of always try to highlight its characteristic to the target market, such as location, service, product advantage, and so on. Cost to imitate the product and strategies of marketing leaders and marketing peers rather than attack them. Usually earn high profits because they do not bear the burden of high expenditure on innovation. Usually specialists geographically. It is a company that has enough purchasing power and size to the profitable. Has the passion to grow, have sufficient skills and resort to meet the need of the nice market uh, effectively. Number four, a market leader is a company that specializes in serving a large part of the market that big companies in work and avoid closing with big companies. Market leaders strategy. Market leaders strategy. Dominant companies always want to stay number one. This attitude compels him to take action in three directions, namely, develop the world market. Number two, protect market share. Number three, expand market share. Looking develop the world market. When the market develop, it it is the dominant film that benefits the most. Their uh, their entry was that market leaders can use to expand market. Namely, number one, looking for new user, and number two, looking for new use. Looking for new user, companies can find the user from among three other group, namely by offering product to those who do not who do not who do not but use potential to those who have not used it, and to those who are not familiar with it. For example, baby shampoo companies can shift or expand their target market to adult. Perfume manufacturer uh, to start using the perfume to make them feel better. Number two, looking for new use. The market can also be expanded by discovering and introducing new for a product. Monitoring how customers use product is a must of companies as more ideas can come from customer that from company research lab. This principle applies to both customer and introduce product and emphasize the importance of marketing research of company profit and growth. For example, initially nylon was only used in synthetic material for para material for parachutes, but later its use was developed as a material for men's and women clothing. Recreational equipment characterized see upholstery, rug, and so on. Uh, protect market share. Protect market share will trying to expand the market. The dominant company still has to protect its business continuously from the attacks of its opponents. The best defense is to protect, even even if it does not launch an attack. The dominant company must work is push in formal direction so as not to be able enter the opponent. The protect market share. There are six military defense strategies that can be used by market leaders, namely position defense, flanking defense, preemptive defense, counter over offensive defense, mobile defense, reduction defense, uh, position defense. The most basic from defense is to build a strong and difficult for for around the for around the for around the territory of power. Flanking defense, in addition to protection their territory. Uh, Next, preemptive, preemptive, preemptive defense. Preemptive, preemptive defense. A more aggressive defense is to attack the opponent before the opponent attack. Defense system like this contain a message that confrontation is better than cure. Next, counter of offensive defense. This market leader has a choice of strategies to deal with the attack if the market leader company is attacked, namely in a frontal of maneuver to attack to open it or launch a pincer movement to this the attack from its space of operation. Sometimes the market share leader sing and much take countermeasure. Next, mobile defense. This defense is carrying out by expanding the cell, or which in the future can be used for attack and defense in its can be done by market expansion, market expansion, and market diversification. Expand market share. Uh, there are three factors that companies need to consider before seeking an increase in market share, namely possibility of antitrust action, economy style, and there is a possibility that the company will take the wrong market mix strategy in an effort to gain high market share. Uh, there are three group. There are three group that can be set as the main focus and focus to win competition, namely operation advantage, product leadership, and familiarity with customer. Market challenger strategy. There are two main things that needs to be carefully planned by market challenger, namely determining the opponent and target strategy and causing the attack strategy. Now, one, determine the opponent and target strategy. Number two, cost attack strategy. There are 5 attack strategy to choose from, namely frontal attack, flanking attack, and and encirclement attack, bypass attack, and guerrilla attack. Frontal attack, the attacker can be said to be drawing a frontal attack if a path his strike in front of the opponent. Flanking attack. In guerrillas, slightwise attack can be directed at two strategy dimensions, namely geographic and segment. Geographic and segment. And circle attack. The strategy is the opposite of the sidewise attack. Bypass attack. This type of attack is the most indirect attack strategy and avoids any movement that leads to be a competitor market area. Guerrilla attack. In general, guerrilla attacks are carried out by smaller companies against large companies. Specific attack strategies for marketing leaders. Number one, price cutting strategy. The strategy is carrying out by marketing a product that is equivalent with the market leader's product but at a lower price. Number two, price product strategy. In this strategy, product of average or low quality are sold at lower price. The strategy will work if there is a sizable segment of buyers who are only interested in price. Number three, price tag product strategy. A marketing challenger can also launch an price tag product of higher quality and at a higher price than the market leader's product. Number four, product proliferation strategy. Market challenger can match the market leader by launching a large number of product versions so that buyers are more free choice. Number five, product innovation strategy. Market challenger may seek to introduce product update to attack to market leader's position. Number six, service employer strategy. Market challengers can offer new and better service the market leaders. Number seven, distribution innovative strategy. Market challengers seek new distribution channels. Number eight, production cost reduction strategy. Market challengers can seek to active lower production cost with more efficient workers. Lower cost cheap labor force. The company will be able to lower price more aggressively. Number nine, intensive promoting. Intensive promoting. Market channels can also attack market leaders by increasing their advertising and promotion budget. However, the amount of promotional fund does not guarantee the success of the strategy if it's not accompanied by product and advertising message that far access to of competition. Market follower strategy. There are three general strategy that can be used in a market follower strategy, which are as follow: cloner, imitator, adapter. Cloner, is a market follower company seeks to emulate and match market segment and the market leader's marketing mix and the market leader's marketing mix. Number two, imitator. Imitator is market follower companies make some differentiation but still emulate market leaders in terms of marketing renewals and marketing mix. Number three, adapter. Adapter companies prefer to sell to defense market in order to avoid direct confrontation with market leaders. Market news strategy. End user specialists, vertical level specialists, basic customer specialists, customer season specialists, geographic specialists, product or product line specialists, third specialists, order specialists, quality or price specialists, service specialists, and distribution channel specialists. Thank you for attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.